Opening night is here, finally, and we got the Lakers in LA. This is gonna be a wild battle, and as you can see, the second-ranked offense in the league, but oh my goodness, we are ranked dead last for defense. That is no bueno, that is miserable, and this is gonna be a battle. I mean, I am ready for this, and look at this intro. This is getting me hyped. Look at this, Chris Humphries. Jrue Holiday is ready for this game. The Denver Nuggets in LA versus the Lakers. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Shake and bake back, and look at that view of LA and the Staples Center. Whew, that's looking nice. And look at these graphics. They are looking awesome. I never realized how nice the presentation settings were for NBA 2K13 until I actually got to sit back and watch them, but just look at the crowd. It's so much more realistic than the past few years, and as you can see, the starting lineups, we got Jrue Holiday at the 1, Ray Allen at the 2, Elton Brand in the middle, and that he is a power forward naturally, but I'm putting him at center, and we got Chandler Parsons and David Lee, so we are running with the 2 power forwards, and they got Ty Lawson at 1, Marcus Thornton at 2, Chris Bosh in the middle, so they got a power forward in the middle as well, and Shawn Marion and Chris Humphries, so they got some good rebounders. Marion is a strong body inside, especially at the small forward position. He really is really good at rebounding and defense, so it's going to be tough. They've got a pretty good team. They've got a better defense than me, and my defense is awful. Oh my goodness. I can't stress that enough, and you're going to see that in the first quarter here, but let's tip it off. Come on, let's go Elton Brand. What? I have a feeling we're not going to be getting many tips, and one thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be playing a lot of on-ball D with this. I'm going to be playing mostly on-ball D, and hopefully that'll help me get better at it and force some more turnovers, force more contested shots, and hopefully we can do that, but, that's not a contested shot right there, and Marcus Thornton gets a pretty much wide-open 3. I was playing off way too much, and again, they get the ball to Marcus Thornton. I trap him, but he still gets a nice roll, and they get the bucket after that. Lucky rebound. Come on. We got to get that. That's going to be a problem. Rebounding is not going to be one of my strong points, as always, but right here you see I kicked it out to Ray Allen. That is going to be one of my strong points. We are going to be scoring frequently from beyond the arc with Ray Allen and Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday has got a really nice, sweet jump shot, and I've also got Joe Green coming off the bench who can hit a couple threes, and again, oh my goodness, I'm leaving Marcus Thornton wide open again. They're up 14-5 early, and this game just started, and I've already gave up 14 quick points, a couple quick threes, and oh my goodness, this is not looking good, but we get inside to David Lee, and we get a nice little pick and roll action right there. He gets a nice little double pump move, and again, you'll see Marcus Thornton, oh my goodness, not again. How many times is Marcus Thornton going to hit a 3 in this opening quarter? He's already got 3 pretty much wide open 3s, and I just haven't been able to cover him off screens. But I do get this nice bucket here. I kind of ran through the screen, but it worked, and I ended up getting to the bucket, getting a nice layup. And you'll see right here, I'm playing some good defense. This is good on ball, and I thought he was going to spin back to that direction right there. That would have been nice. I would have got a nice, perfect steal, and it would have got a bucket out of that. But right in the other end, I'm still playing good defense, and I get a steal with Jrue, and we're going all the way to the bucket. What? He stopped me. They're playing good defense. I am playing on Superstar. I was going to do Hall of Fame, but I'm not a fan of Hall of Fame. I don't like playing on Hall of Fame. It's just not fun. I mean, a lot of people say Hall of Fame or GTFO. Oh, you don't play in Hall of Fame? Oh, you're not that good. Well, okay, I don't really care. I just like playing, and I think Superstar is much more fun. It's a challenge for me, but it's not extremely difficult, and you see right there, Chandler Parsons got the nice jump shot, and right here I'm using Tyler Zeller, and oh my goodness, Maurice Spates just absolutely robs me. He says, give me that, and then on the other end, Marcus Thornton says, give me that 3. Oh my goodness, another one. That's one thing that I'm really going to struggle on, clearly, is the defensive end, defending 3s, and getting out at shooters, and one thing I also didn't fix is I didn't fix my defensive settings. I forgot to do that before this game, and I think I did it halfway through, so they always put a hand up, but that really hurt me in the first half, as you can see, and again, another three-pointer from Marcus Thornton. Oh my, come on, man. I was so frustrated when Marcus Thornton kept knocking these down, because I thought I was getting a decent hand up, but then when I watch him back, I really wasn't. But that was a nice hop step right there in the lane by Jrue Holiday, and right here, I'm going to get it to David Lee, and I'm going to show you that mid-range game that I was talking about as he gets the jumper and the bucket. Count that shit. And yeah, I told you guys in the draft day, I like David Lee because he's got the mid-range jumper, but he's also got a really nice post-up and a face-up game because he can shoot that mid-range jumper. And speaking of a good big man inside, Rasheed Wallace, he's not that great, but he's got a nice move right there. And Rasheed Wallace was coming out of retirement into this game, and he played well in this game, I gotta say. For his little bench minutes, he played well. And again, you saw the Ray Allen jump right there. And again, we're getting the ball back to Ray Allen. Why not? We got the bench in there, and Ray Allen is going to score and score and score. And wow, that was a contested three. That probably shouldn't have went in, but it did. Ray Allen's got that 91 three-point shot, and woo! Rasheed coming down the lane, throwing down hard. He's still got ups, even though he's been retired for a couple of years now. And again, you saw Tyler Zeller going into the paint right there. He is my only true center on this lineup. Rasheed Wallace is listed as a power forward in this game, so Rasheed, you are not a center according to NBA 2K13, but that's alright. We don't really need him. We do have Tyler Zeller, who I really like Tyler Zeller coming off the bench, and who knows, maybe I'll put him in the starting lineup and try and trade Elton Brand, because Elton Brand really didn't do much in this game, and that was a really nice pump fake right there. Got Maurice Spates jumping that time, and he didn't just magically strip the ball from me. I thought that was funny, how he just stripped the ball, and that shows the difficulty is not that easy, and that Superstar is actually a lot harder than I thought it was. Because originally, I've been playing on, I think it's All-Pro, and that's not that hard. I mean, it's a pretty easy difficulty. So I was coming into this, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna bump it up to Superstar, because I don't like Hall of Fame. I've said this before. It's just not fun. It's a lot of threes. It's way too many threes. I mean, it seems like you have to hug up threes and put up 60 points with one player or two players just to stay in the game, and I don't like doing that. It's just not, it doesn't even look like basketball. It's just a shootout, and I don't like that, so that's why I got running Superstar, and woo! Speaking of superstars, look at Drew Holiday going to the rim right there. That was a nice throw down. Even though he's not the greatest dunker, he can throw down in traffic like that, and you'll see, I'm playing good on-ball defense right there. We get the block, we're going the other way, we get it to Chandler Parsons, we're going to try and get it inside to Elton Brand, and we finish softly off the glass. And you'll see I'm killing them in the paint, but they're killing me from beyond the arc, and my strategy kind of changed in the second half. I tried to get it more outside the arc, and we tried to get way more threes because we needed desperation points near the end of this game. And you'll see right here, again, we get it to Ray Allen. I'm trying to call for a screen. As soon as I notice I got Chris Bosh on me, let that shot up. Chris Bosh is a terrible beyond the arc defender, and you'll see 4 for 4 for Ray Allen. Still lighting it up beyond the arc, but the problem was they were doing the same thing with Marcus Thornton in the first half, so I was still trying to come back, and we forced Shawn Marion into a jump shot. That's what I like to see. That's the shit that I do like. Shawn Marion's jump shot's so bad in real life and in this game, and it's just miserable to watch. So as soon as he took that jump shot, I was like, thank you, that's easy rebounds, that's nothing. And you'll see a nice little post move by Chandler Parsons, who faces up on Shawn Marion, who is a good defender. So that was a pretty nice move right there. And again, we get the bench in right here, trying to get the starters some rest so we can maybe try and come back. And Gerald Green, you gotta hit that three wide open. I must have messed up the release, but Tyler Zeller saves the day. And, I mean, I can't express why I like Tyler Zeller so much in this game. He got that bucket right there, and you'll see again, I'm going to try and get to him again, try and get him to post up right here, and you'll see I got him in a nice low post positioning. Again, give him a back down, give him one move, and a nice little baby hook shot right there. That's going to go in very often, even with Tyler Zeller, he's only like I think his rating is a 71 in this game. And again, David Lee off the pick and roll. I was going to shoot the jump shot, but it was pretty crowded. There was like 3 guys in the area. Instead, we get a nice face-up post move right there. I like to do that post move. If you've ever seen my Team gameplays with Patrick Ewing, and David Lee does it pretty similar right there. And he's got just as good of a jump shot as Patrick Ewing. I mean, it's not as, the range isn't as big, but it's just as good in my opinion. And, whew, he can even go in the paint and throw down. And again, right here, I'm trying to get in the paint, Elton Brand moves, and we get him an easy bucket right there. And you'll see I'm still down 10. Down 10 points going into the fourth. I'm pretty sure it was 79-89. And we are going to need a comeback on the road in LA on opening night. And that's not something easy to do. It's much easier said than done. And you'll see he's got He's got a couple starters, but he's got the bench in right now, kind of trying to rest guys. And he gets it into space. And I'm playing pretty good defense right here, but he still gets that friendly roll, and that's that superstar cheese right there. I mean, Hall of Fame is pretty cheesy, but Superstar still has some ridiculous moments like that. And we get inside right there, just pushing the offense, and we get that nice little hook shot with Drew, though. And I said this before, I mean, Hall of Fame is just not fun to play on, but this is actually fun. I like playing on Superstar. I had a blast playing in this game. This was probably one of the second or third most fun times I've ever had playing 2K, and wide open Ray Allen jump shot, and why is he banking that in? That was really unnecessary for him to bank that in, but he tried, and you'll see right there, I'm not really playing great on ball right there. I let him wide open, basically, and Drew Holiday, you got to play better defense than that. Ty Lawson could have just drove to the bucket. Instead, he kicked it to Bosch, and Bosch got a nice little easy jumper, and Ray Allen, again, you're going to leave him wide. He's playing like I was in the first quarter against Marcus Thornton. And you'll see they went on a nice run, and I'm almost down 20 points. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. We cannot get blown out. So with 4 minutes to go, I'm going to try my best to make a comeback. We get it to Gerald Green, and I'm like, you know what? His three-point shot's not that great. We tried it before, and bang. We get it to Drew, and Drew just knocks it down. 1 for 3 so far in the second half beyond the arc, but he's going to hit a couple more coming up soon. And you'll see we're playing pretty good defense off the pick right there, and I'm running it down, and how would you not? You got to cover Ray Allen, and Chris Humphries tries, but Ray Allen's going to knock that down every time. And you'll see, we're only down 13 now. Oof, thank God I forced him into another bad shot with Marcus Thornton beyond the arc. And we're going to push the tempo, try and get into the paint with Ray Allen. And you'll see right there, Drew's pretty wide open. Again, Chris Bosh is the closest defender. Why not put up the 3? And 12-4 run. We're coming back. This game is not over, and again, Sean Marion still shooting jump shots. That's not good, and we use the backboard to protect ourselves right there and get an easy bucket right there. We are now down 10 points after they just scored on the other end. Ray Allen again! Ray Allen is lighting it up right now at Staples Center. We are 9 for 16 overall, which is pretty good, but the computer was 9 for 14 as well, so it is a 3-point shootout. Just as I said, Hall of Fame was cheesy and it was a shootout. Superstar is cheesy as well. We are shooting it out, and with 2 minutes left, it is now a 9-point lead, and it is getting crazy. If you are a Lakers fan and you had to watch this game right here, this fourth quarter, you would be pulling your hair out of your skull, and you'll see right there, I got the nice and one Ray Allen, who's going to knock that down every single time at the free throw line, obviously. Come on, he's on fire, and we are literally knocking down three-pointers left and right. And right here, again, I was thinking, let's try and get a 3 maybe. I'm trying to get it to Ray Allen, trying to get some space. Ooh, they're double teaming him. They're trying to bring a triple team, and I just saw the paint wide open, so I collapsed in there. Christina Bosch tried to step up, but she couldn't do nothing. And speaking of Christina Bosch, misses 2 free throws on the other end. Oh, my goodness. And you know what that's going to lead to? No, not enough space. No. Wait, wide open. Drew, baby! It's a 1-point ball game. We are down 1 point after being down 19 with, I think 4 minutes to go. Oh, my goodness. Now we got to play defense right here. And I thought he was going to step out of bounds after that pick right there. And instead, oh, my goodness, I get schooled with that Euro step right there. Ty Lawson just took me to class, and I messed up big time. I got it to David Lee, tried to get it back and down, and yikes. Terrible on-ball defense. I tried bumping him, and it didn't work at all, and it's now back to 5 points. But you know what? That's perfect time for Ray Allen. He's not putting a hand up. Let's try and get a screen. Come on, David Lee. Yeah, here we go. This is going to be perfect. They're not pulling the double team over it, and nobody puts a hand up. That's going to be knocked down every single time. 14 out of 19. Oh, my goodness. And now we're down 4, and why not get it to Ray Allen again? They're not putting a hand up. They're playing off him, and I'm going to knock it down. We are now down 1 again. Wow. This couldn't be any closer. On opening night, I was down so much, and we finally came back, and now it comes down to 1 defensive stop. That's all we got to do is stop him once. I'm trying to play on ball. He gets it to Christina Bosch, and oh my goodness, Christina with the fadeaway. Oh my. I didn't even put a hand up, and he knocked it down. You know what? I'll call you Chris Bosch from now on after that. And I try and get a shot with Ray Allen in the corner. Oh, man. I thought I was open. I thought I had some space. Instead, I didn't. We had to foul Chris Bosch, and He goes to the line, and he's going to knock both these down. The game is over. I was so disappointed. I thought I had this comeback in the bag. I was so close. I just needed one stop, and Chris Bosh comes up clutch with that fadeaway. Man, that's frustrating right there. That is very, very frustrating, and they're chanting MVP for Chris Bosh. You know what? For the first night, I think you can say that because that shot he hit, that is clutch. That was clutch, and I tried to get in a quick bucket. Maybe I could steal the inbound, hit a three. That didn't work, and it was over. But overall, I can't be too disappointed. This was my first, ever game in Association, and it was my first game on Superstar, so not too bad, but I would have liked to walk away with a win and a nice 20-point comeback. That's got to be one of the greatest comebacks ever. Coming back down 20 with 4 minutes left, and as you can see, Chris Humphries killed me inside, and Ty Lawson was dishing out assists, but overall, a decent game, but still, I would have liked to walk away with the win. So we're going to have to see how it goes, and I'm going to have to make some trades, I think. My defense needs to get better. We cannot be dead last.